Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net meets regularly on Monday nights at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 444-150. Positive offset D-star, obviously, and also on the reflector 59 alpha. My name is Shaun. My call sign is KE0MAD. While this is not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic at this time? Please call now. All right, hearing none, we'll move on to announcements. I'll be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Lila's Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone's welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend, and you also do not have to be a ham to attend. Everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting is this Saturday, February 10th. Let's see, Saturday breakfast with the OARS Club for February is going to be 7:30 a.m. at the Aurora Family Restaurant right here in Aurora, Missouri. Let's see, the OARS Ham Fest is coming March 23rd, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Mount Martin at the Mark. So mark your calendars for that one. OARS Club now has 3 regular nets, the D-star net, this one at 8 p.m. on 444-150 and reflector 59 alpha. The 2-meter Tuesday net at 7 p.m. on 146.970. And the Simplex net every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. This net is now being streamed live on the 59 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and link to the channel. Do we have any announcements of interest to amateur radio? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Do we have any short time or mobile stations that'd like to check in at this time? Please call now.
KV4MO and KX4MO.
All right, we got KV4MO, and what was the other one again?
Kilo X-ray for Mike Oscar.
All right. Well, we got KV4MO, Patrick, and KX4MO, Tara. Good evening, Patrick. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. Not a whole lot going on around here today, trying to figure out where I can put a dish on the roof to where it doesn't have problems with trees, but and that whole process is fighting back. Other than that, it was a pretty day. Not much else from my standpoint, and back to you.
Yeah, it was definitely a pretty day out there. It started out pretty cold, but warmed right up, and man, it was nice. Are we proxying Tara in, or is she actually gonna be able to make it?
Well, I'm checking. I think she has her head wedged in her iPad, but let me see if I can pry her away.
Good evening. How is everyone doing today?
Hey, good evening, Tara. How are you doing this evening?
Tired. Got to do a little trash pickup today.
Well, at least you had a beautiful day to do it. At least it wasn't 10 degrees out there and snowing.
Definitely.
All right, Tara, we appreciate you checking in, and sounds like you are pretty tired there. I hope you hopefully can get some rest there and be ready for it for tomorrow. KV4MO and KX4MO 73, thank you guys for checking in. Good to hear you there every week that we do hear you. And we have any further short timer mobile stations, please call now.
K0QMR.
I picked up KE0QMR. Looks like Fred out of St. Louis, Missouri. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. Had a good day today. The sun was shining, and boy, we sure like to see the sunshine. The sun started around, it was chilly. I think around 29 or something like that, 30 degrees, but things got warmer as we went through the day. Well, I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and back to that. That's Fred, K0QMR.
All right, Fred. Well, we appreciate you taking the time to check in on our net. We do appreciate it, and yeah, it was definitely a pretty nice day out there. I guess this whole week's going to be pretty nice, at least down here in the southwest part of the state. Going to be in the mid-60s at some point this week also, so definitely look forward to that. Well, we'll say 732, and again, appreciate you checking in. And we'll go ahead and we'll move up to the first net logger list. We'll move on to the net logger list now. KE0OC, Wes in Miller, Missouri. Good evening, Wes.
Well, hello, Shaun, and everybody out there on the net. Thanks for running the net tonight. Thanks for filling in. I was noticing here on the live stream that Richard, K6RDJ, is wanting proxied in from, he's out in Orlando on his truck, so you don't mind sticking him on there for us. It's been a nice day today. Didn't get a whole lot done outside, but I did do a little bit, so messed with the HF antenna a little bit. It had a slight issue I had to work on, but got that fixed, and that was about it for outside. But appreciate you running the net, and I will turn it back over to you. KE0OC, back to you, Shaun.
Yeah, well, I couldn't catch much of that. You're going to have to just bump your audio up at least a little bit. It was, you were there, I could tell you were there, but it was really, 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 really quiet.
Yeah, I see that. That was the mute button. Got me again, I tell you what. Having to mute for the live stream like this always gets me. It seems like every week I have an issue with it at least once. But in any case, had a good week, and appreciate you running the net. So everybody enjoy this nice weather we're having. I'm afraid it ain't going to last. KE0OC, back to net.
Yep, that was much better there, Wes. Yeah, well, it's amazing for the mute button. I can still hear you a little bit in there. It was just, I had the volume cranked wide open. All right, Wes. Thanks for checking in. And looks like Richard, K6RDJ, is proxying in from Orlando, Florida, so we got him in there. And next on our list is K0SQS, Harold in Monette, Missouri. Good evening, Harold.
KE0MAD and the rest of the net, K0SQS. Good evening, Shaun. Thank you for running the net. Hey, I got a question for you that you may not want to take the time to discuss it during the net, but I'd appreciate sometime talking with you about it. How do you turn the reflector 59 on? I'm just curious. Anyway, had a nice day. Had to run down to the lake. The furnace repair guy finally got the repair part in for my HVAC unit at the lake house. Got the heater working again, which makes me a lot more comfortable knowing we're still probably going to have some freezing weather. Anyway, he did it, and I was proud of him for it. So, with that, back to you, K0SQS.
Yeah, well, that's pretty. Yeah, I don't have a problem explaining. It's pretty easy. on your radio there where you can see it says to and from, it says user reflector. I'm sure you've got yours on since I can see you're in the gateway. All you have to do is click on that user reflector, and you want to scroll down to where it says link to reflector. And then from there, you can actually, there's a little deal that says direct input. You can just dial up whatever reflector you want. In this case, we're reflector 59 alpha 059 alpha. And then once you do that, you key the radio, it'll link to the reflector. Then you just change your status back to user reflector, which you had it on to begin with, to talk on it.
Okay, yeah, sounds simple. Thanks, Shaun. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, Harold, yeah, if you'll be around this weekend at the club meeting, I'll show you a little demonstration on the 52 there. Appreciate you checking in, Harold, and we'll say 7-3. And I actually want to make a quick announcement. I forgot to make an announcement during the announcements there. This Saturday, if the weather holds out, Greg and myself, KE0MAD and myself, KE0MAD, we're thinking about going to one of the two parks in the area here in southwest Missouri that has, decent picnic tables and stuff. We're thinking about setting up a little group activity for the club, or anybody wants to join. It doesn't have to be just a club, for parks on the air. So anybody that wants to join us, we're probably going to be going down to the Mark Twain National Forest Park that's there in Shaun. If you want to do parks in the air, just all we ask is if you've never done it before, create yourself an account on the Parks on the Air website. So you have a way to submit logs and bring something to log with, paper and pen, or you can download something like hammers. So that'll probably be, I'm going to be guessing, probably about 9 o'clock in the morning. We haven't really nailed it down, but anybody interested in that, my QRZ is good. You can email me, or you can email KE0MAD Greg. Anyway, we'll move on down to KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville. Good evening, Dave.
KE0MAD and the rest of the net. This is KE6GAE. Good, Shaun. Oh, and won't be able to make it this weekend. I got cert trainings I'll be doing. I'm going to try to make it to the meeting Saturday night, though. Working on trying to get some new computer equipment to rebuild the gateway for the repeater, and also looking at building us an actual reflector. Other than that, I don't have anything else for the net. Thanks for running the net tonight, Shaun. KE6GAE, back to net control.
Yeah, I just seen your comment on there. All right. Yeah, it's not quite magic, but yeah. All right, Dave. Yeah, that'd be kind of neat to have one reflector. That'd be pretty nice. All right, Dave, thanks for checking in, and look forward to putting that new machine in there. And I've got KE0M on here. We'll see if he's listening. Bob, KE0M in Aurora. You still there or around the radio?
Kilo Alpha Zero, Romeo Mike.
There you are. Good evening, Bob. How are you doing?
I'm good there. Yeah, I was over on the house there for a while again. Doing good. Beautiful day, for sure. And haven't been doing too much today. But like I said, it's been pretty nice. We'll catch you later. KE0M Aurora.
All right, Bob. Well, you enjoy HF, and we'll maybe catch up with you after the net here. I might get on there myself. I seen a call sign pop up while I was running that logger. We'll see if they're around still. I just seen a call sign pop up on the radio. November 9, Juliet Golf is what I thought I saw. It looks like maybe a Mike out of Illinois. Are you around?
Yeah, this is Mike, N9JJG. I just saw you were having the net and thought I'd get on here and see if my D-star settings were right on this D75.
Yeah, they sure are. Sounding good. Sounds just fine. No missing data there in the audio. How you doing this evening? Yeah, maybe you didn't hear me there. I was just saying, you sounded good there, Mike. M9JJG, KE0MAD the net.
We may have doubled.
Nope, I got you back. I was just saying you sounded good, and how you enjoying that 75? You liking that radio?
Yeah, I enjoy the 75. I've had a 74 for probably 4 years, and just I've said it before, say it again, it's my favorite radio of all time, of all my radios. And so I just had to get a 75 and see what it was all about. But so far, so good.
All right, well, it definitely does sound good. Yeah, I've been eyeballing them. They're just still a little too expensive right now. I can't justify it after buying the 52 a couple of years ago. Maybe here another year or so. Hey, Mike, we appreciate you checking in, and you're welcome anytime to check in on this net. And we'll move down to W0HL, Dennis over in Nevada, Missouri. How you doing, Dennis?
KE0MAD in the group from W0HL. Good evening, Shaun. Everyone else doing pretty good. Kind of enjoying the weather. And, man, sure wished I could make it Saturday, but I'm going to be in Springfield Friday for a basketball game. My granddaughter's going to be a candidate for court-warming queen, and we're probably not going to get home till late Friday night. And I doubt I can turn around and drag this old man, drag his rump up to wherever you're going. I didn't quite catch it. I know you said the Mark Twain down in there and stuff, but I'd like to join you, but not going to be able to do it this time. Appreciate you getting I seen the deal about the POTA meetup on the bottom of the OARS flyer for the Ham Fest. Appreciate that. I think we're going to have a good time on a meet and greet and go from there what we would like to do further on down the road. So thanks for picking me up on the net. Thanks for doing the net. W0HL.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go, what we were thinking about is, we were thinking about either going to Stockton or that, it's a park that is owned by the Park Service, and it's called the Mark Twain Park. And it's just south, and it's down White Highway, like you're going to go to Tampa Point. And it's just about a mile south of town there, on the side of the road. It's got a nice pavilion and a bunch of picnic tables and stuff. So, pretty decent spot. The problem with Stockton is it just gets so windy, and if it's at all cool, it makes the cool feel like cold.
Yeah, I agree with you. And if it's coming off that water and stuff, so well, we can talk about that sometime. I know there's some good places to be had anyway. Be nice to maybe do a Southwest get together when it's nice and warm. W0HL, thanks.
All right, Dennis. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. And we'll move down to KE0RHA. Rich over in Mountain Valley, Missouri. How you doing, Rich?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good there, Shaun, and everybody on the net. Just enjoying the warmer weather. Got a new printer in, got it set up, and actually the USB cords they send are never long enough, so I got one of those ordered. But anyway, if Harold is still listening, I have set my dues in for the club, so anyhow, other than that, not much else going on. Back to net control, KB0RJ. All right, Rich. Hey, thanks for checking in. Sounding good tonight. Appreciate it as always. And we'll say 7:30. Enjoy this beautiful week. And we'll move down. We'll see if David got in there. KE7 Quebec Whiskey Zulu. He said he was trying to get connected to the reflector. We'll see if he made it in there. KE7 QWZ. Looks like out of Washington. Go ahead. All right, we'll try one more time. KE7 Quebec Whiskey Zulu. Have you been able to connect to the reflector? All right, enough heard. We'll come back to him here in a little bit. And we'll move down to K6REJ. Richard out of Missouri, but he's mobile in Florida. So let's see if we can hear Richard in there. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Shaun, and good evening to everybody on the net. K6RDJ, Mobile 4 right now. Currently sitting about, I'm going to guess, about 35 miles west-southwest of where Hamtation's going to take place this next weekend. Have one delivery to do tonight, and then they're talking about having the YL and myself do some show work down here to fill a couple days. Then we're going to be trying to activate Lake Louisa State Park, which is right there outside of Orlando. It's probably 20 minutes away from the fairgrounds. That's going to be going down on Thursday, so watch for my call sign. It will be spotted up as needed on the POTA website. So other than that, looking forward to a great show down here in Orlando and soaking up some of this warm weather there. That being said, back to that, KE0MAD, K6RDJ. We'll see you, 7-3.
All right, Richard. Well, you better drag your butt as much as you can, so you don't want to spend too much money down there. Better keep that place and keeping you in work until the day comes. Catch you later. Appreciate you checking in. And let's see, we'll try one more time for KE7 QWZ out of Washington. Are you there? All right, well, we're at the bottom of the list right now. I'm looking for further check-ins for the OARS Monday Night D-star net. This is KE0MAD. Call now. KE0LTG. KF0XQ in the truck. All right, we picked up two, KE0LTG and KF0XQ, so we'll move up to the top of the list. KE0LTG, Lawrence in Aurora. How you doing, Lawrence? Well, enjoying the nice warm day. I did read an article today about a man who used a thermal camera on a circuit board to locate a short circuit. I didn't know if any in our area was using stuff like thermal cameras to when they work on their boards or anything. But I've read a couple articles about, well, one was a video and one was an article today that they've added that to their test equipment to quickly locate a short by the heat image. So I thought, well, I'd ask if people in our area had been using that. I don't know of anybody around here that's using it, but I've seen it used, like I said, on videos and some pictures. It seems pretty neat, except for there are some devices that emit heat on a board that could throw you off track. So I don't know that I would want to use it as a tell-all, but it may be able to help you track something down. Yeah, it seems like sometimes they're like a video thing that they'll turn the power on and you'll see that really black, bright flare there as it starts shorting and heating up. But anyway, I thought, well, it might speed up some things if you got a really big drain on a circuit. But anyway, I thought I'd ask, and I hope others are enjoying the day. I'll say 73, and hope others get to enjoy some good weather. Yeah, well, I'm definitely enjoying it. I know that much. All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. And we'll move down to KE0MAD, David out of Rolla, Missouri. How you doing, David? I can't remember your name. I want to say Shaun, but that's probably totally wrong. This is KE0MAD, stationary mobile right now. I stopped the truck to check in. Yeah, you got my name right. It's Dave. And I'm located just outside the city of Rolla over here in Phelps County. Just an FYI, there was a gentleman that checked in before the guy with the TH75, and I was not hearing him on the gateway, so he needs to probably check his radio settings maybe. And actually, I didn't hear you for a little bit either, so I don't know what was going on there, but you came back, and that's all I've got. Just got through with the Rolla Club meeting, going home. Take care. Thanks for running the net. KE0MAD. All right, Dave. Hey, thanks for checking in. And yeah, there's a couple others that are still new on the D-star, so that's probably all that was on KE0RM there. Anyway, Dave, appreciate you checking in, and yeah, enjoy the great weather. And we'll try for KE7QWZ one more time, see if he's made it on to the reflector. KE7QWZ, KE0MAD the net. All right, I've heard we're at the bottom of the list. This is Shaun, KE0MAD with the OARS Monday Night D-star net, looking for further check-ins. Please call now. All right, we'll put out one last call. Looking for further check-ins for the OARS Monday Night D-star net. Do we have any further check-ins? Please call now. All right, that's heard. I'll make one last call for KE7QWZ, and then I'll close the net. KE7QWZ, David out of Washington. You got a copy? All right, that's heard. Do we have any further announcements of interest amateur radio before I close the net out? All right, well, we had 15 check-ins, including the KE7QWZ. So appreciate everybody that checked in tonight. And, well, listen for us on the 2-meter net tomorrow night at 146.970 at 7 p.m. Southwest Missouri on that repeater there. So 7-3, everybody. Have a great week up ahead. Enjoy the weather. This is KE0MAD letting the reflector and repeater go back to normal average use.